land down there between the rice fields and the palm oil plantations. Cheryl, where does our laundry normally go?
Normally a very nice lady who does it for us, and then
Does your doing for you? Yeah?
no, all the hotels and stuff we've stayed in have offered to do laundry service, so we just take it down and it comes back the next day all nicely fresh, washed
And clean. But the problem is, because we're in an apartment, like an Airbnb type apartment, although we got it through booking.com, there is no receptionist to take it to, nor no nice laundromat lady just round the corner. So we've had to come and do our own Dobie today. So we thought, why not? We come in here, it only takes half an hour to, costs £1, half an hour in the machine, costs another £1, half an hour in the tumble dryer, and then we'll get that done. I went for a big long walk uptown this morning while Ches was lying in bed, and went to Happy Ken's, and it is actually called Happy Ken Motorcycles. Rented a really nice scooter off him. I could have got one for 80p less a day, but he tempted me in with a really nice Yamaha Avantis with only 1,500 miles on the clock, so which was great. And I'll take you another quick tour around our apartment when we get back with the washing. You can see how smart that is as well. We're quite impressed with that. The apartment's really nice. The building's all right. The building itself, it's a little bit shoddier than the apartment, you know. And considering they've only been up 3 or 4 years, there's a lot of like remedial work going on, and a bit of the ceiling came down somewhere on one of the floors and everything. So but the apartment itself is nice. What fantastic views. I woke up in a couple of times in the night for no reason, just sat on the end of the bed just looking at the fantastic views, which I'll show you now as well. You know, the nighttime views are stunning, absolutely stunning. Right, and then today we're just going to do this, go and get a little bit of shopping, and we're going to take a ride down the beach and nothing more than that, because we've been out every day and every night for the last 5 days, and we are pensioners, so we're having a chill day today. Good morning from the Snake Temple. How are you feeling about this, Jess? Right, so we've just been looking around the Snake Temple. I'll show you the pictures underneath this while I'm talking. It's it's a little bit run down. It's free to get in now. There's a bit, we're at a pagoda, and it overlooks the temple. You see the temple in the background there, and then like in this middle bit here, this bit here, there is, and I'll show you these, there's snakes in all these trees. And the guy was telling us that unfortunately this all used to be jungle around here, but this is basically a little enclave of what was left of this snake temple. And they've got a little breeding centre here as well. And then since then they've built factories behind here, and he said basically all the snakes have gone away. But you will see, we've seen some snakes in them bushes there. The thing, and we've seen them everywhere, so the point to note if you ever come in here is it's free. It'll only take you a £1/4 to walk around it, but don't touch any bushes, don't go near any bushes, don't touch anything to each other. And the guy in the snake breeding area said, do you want to pick up a snake, have a nice photo? Yeah, he didn't ask us twice. To be honest, he didn't ask us twice because he could tell there was no way he was selling us a touching the snake experience. Right, and then so we've got second full day in Penang is the bit I was going to say. Yesterday we didn't accomplish a lot, but it was still nice. We went for a ride out on the new scooter we got, which was great. Had a swim in the sea, so warm, really salty as well. And then last night tried to get some food, took a while to get some food. And the bit, you know, if you're ever out traveling for a long period of time, it's like like being in the camper van looking for a lay-by, or like wild camping looking for an ideal spot. You know, 9 times out of 10 you're going to drop upon somewhere, and you've seen us loads of times find a great place to actually eat, you know, or a little plastic chair place or something. But last night, you know, it just wasn't happening. You know, we just tried ages to find somewhere and nowhere was open, and we hadn't got anywhere. So in the end we did find a really good place. But consequently, we had a lay-in this morning. We didn't leave the house until the apartment till 10:15. So we're just going to go down to the Snake Temple and then go down to the War Museum, and then we're going to go down to the south of the island to the end tip, the south tip. We're going to swim in the sea there, and then we're going to come back. So that'll be an interesting bit of a day out for us, good bit of fun, etc. And then we'll find something to eat on the way home, because we'll have more time today. Right, nice ride down the coast that was, wasn't it, Chow?
It was lovely.
Come about another 5 miles and we're now at the War Museum. We always go to a war museum, so come and have a little walk down with it. I promise to keep the clips down to 30 seconds. I do love these though. There's so much history around here, because people don't realise that the Malaysians and lots of the Commonwealth countries, they were actually really heavily involved in the war, you know, in the Second World War. Checkpoint. Let's see your papers, please. Passport. For you, Tommy, the war is over. Go on, move. Stop moving. Stop moving. So this is located at Penang Fort, and it says in the brochure here, this mighty fortress was built in the 1930s by the Royal British Engineers. The fortress is located at the southeastern part of Penang Island, on top of Batu Hill. The British built this fortress as a coastal defence to protect the island against enemies coming from the Straits of Malacca. However, the Japanese Imperial Army has managed to capture the whole of Malaysia during World War II. Penang Fort was turned into prisoner of war camp during the Japanese occupation of 3 years and 8 months. The fortress is constructed on 20 acres of land, complete with underground bunkers, loading bay, cannon firing bays, observation towers, sleeping quarters, cookhouses and medical infirmary. And since the day of surrender of the Japanese, what was once the best kept secret fortress has turned into a hidden monument, as it was left abandoned and forgotten for almost 60 years. After several years of restoration, the fortress, Mr. Johari Shafal, whose passion is geared towards the history of Malaysia, managed to turn the abandoned fortress into the first outdoor living war museum in Southeast Asia. With his deliberate dedication and effort, Mr. Johari has also made Penang War Museum as a member of the founding Congress of International World War II Associations. How about that? Another little outpost of the British Empire it all started out as. Do you know what? That was actually really, really good. You know, especially if you had kids, because they can go in and out all them tunnels, climb up the ladders to the observation post and everything. Okay, well, we accidentally just came down this track on the motorbike through like a bit of an industrial estate thing, and we've been out the other side of it and parked up and walked through kind of like a few little shanty type buildings, and the guy says we can walk out to the sea view rock out at the end here in 15 minutes, so I think we're going to go and try that, and yeah, see how it is. Here comes somebody on the road. Hello! It's all a bit mysterious now. It says like you can't swim, there's been 4 drowning cases and there's a strong undercurrent. Looks to me like there's no current at all. And now we're going up to a mountain temple. Oh, very bizarre.
Oh my goodness, it's amazing, isn't it?
And as if trekking through the mountain for ages, we'd seen nobody, isn't enough. Suddenly come up on like this temple in the middle of nowhere. It's bizarre. Right, well, we carried on up the hill, and we met these Indian guys. They're part way up the hill, but they're giving up, I think now. We've given up like part way towards them. We've walked down where we wanted to at this Pentai Essen, and we've also walked down to the temple. So we don't need to go over the top of this mountain, because It's going to take us another hour to get over the top of this mountain out to the very end. There's no road, and an hour back, so that's a bit more than we need to be doing. So we're going to do the half an hour, 40 minutes walk back to the bike, and then we're going to go and jump in the beach. The other reason there's no point in going up here is because there's massive signs everywhere saying do not swim, dangerous undercurrents, 4 people drowned in the last year. So and I doubt there probably was 4 people drowned, but you know, they don't put massive signs up like that for fun, do they? So we'll go up to the beach and yeah. Jessie just says to me, right, where are we going first? She doesn't realise that we're going to visit several attractions today, and it's going to be really good fun.
On our wedding anniversary.
It's our wedding anniversary today. How long, Joel?
27 years.
27 years. How long does it feel though?
100.
We're having a good time.
Really good time.
It's nice to be together. Nice to be in the garden.
Not in a garden, we're in a garden.
We're in a car park. Nice to be in the car park. Right, so we're going to look at some attractions up Georgetown today. We're going to the first one is the Ramlee House. So Ramlee was a famous Malaysian actor. I think he was probably only famous in Malaysia, but it's free and you can go around his house and it's like it was in the 1930s. So we'll go there first, and then we're going to look at the street art in Georgetown and quite a few other things. So come with us for the day, you'll enjoy it, won't they?
Definitely.
That looked like we was going into a school or an office, didn't it, Joe?
Yeah.
But actually we've come to the exhibition bit here, so we'll have a look around this, and then the house is out the back. So this is the guy. He was like a famous, I don't know, I think he was famous in Malaysia, film star. I love these spurious links in these museums. Look, a fez hat and sunglasses once worn by P. Ramlee. Okay, well this is P. Ramlee's former home, and it says in here he was not only a famous artist, he was also a singer, an actor, a director, a songwriter, a producer and a composer. Unfortunately, the legend died at a very young age, 44 years old, due to a heart attack. Today his home comes under the care of the Malaysian government and is one of the national heritages in Malaysia. The house is turned into a memorial for the late actor, and it was officiated in 1986. The only dates back to the 30s. Beautiful dark wood throughout. You know, really nice. Okay, second stop of the day then. So we're just walking up, like in the side streets of the capital of Georgetown, and we're going to the Chowrasta Market. So we're going to have a look in there, see what it's like. Some local sights and everything, maybe even have a coffee or something.
Meat.
Liver. Right, this is so we've had a quick walk around Chowrasta Market. Wasn't that impressive actually, but on the way out we did see some streets we're going to go and have a walk around later. So now we're going to go and have a walk around Jetty. Let's go and see what that's like. So I reckon these are all floating houses and floating villages that have been turned a little bit commercialised for tourists, but it still looks good. Look at the floor, how awesome is that? You can actually see the beach and everything through some of these floorboards. It's really cool. And then these, like, you can see into like people's houses where they actually live here. Look. Okay, well that Jetty was all right. Chesley says every now and again you like get the whiff of sewage, which is actually true. Got to think to yourself, where is all the sewage going from around there? So now we're walking into the town. We're going to walk up to the Street of Harmony, which has got 4 churches and temples all together, and we're also going to go and do some of this street art stuff that you can see around Georgetown. It's a proper quaint old town though, some of the old parts of that. We're going to walk some of the streets as well.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
We've resorted to coming into a mall for half an hour, haven't we, for some mall food. It's actually that hot outside now. Oh my goodness gracious me. My phone's just shut down because it's totally overheated, it said, just by looking at a little bit of direction. So, oh my goodness. So we're going to come in here, have ourselves a bit of mall food, dry off, cool down for half an hour, and then we've got to go on the walking and cycling path thing, I think, and then the coast road, and have a dip in the sea. Brilliant.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
It's hot, isn't it? Blooming hot. So what you will find is, if you ever come to Penang, is there aren't a lot of beaches that you can swim on. So yesterday we were on a few beaches, can't swim on any of them. So up at Batu, Ferringhi on the top of the island, and this one here, Tajung Batu or something like that. These are about the only 2 beaches that don't have massive signs on them saying don't swim here, you'll drown, it's dangerous, etc. So, but not many people come to this one. So look, it's quite deserted, even though there's high-rise blocks everywhere. Me and my friend are here, and our pushy is just there. So we've rode straight down to the beach. Morning, friend.
Morning.
How are you feeling today?
Better.
Better. Yesterday was cut short very abruptly. You saw us swimming on the beach. The long and the short of it is, Ches got stung by a jellyfish. We didn't realise until we came back and did some research afterwards that there had been a warning of jellyfish in the area last year. So obviously still one lurking. We came back, quickly put some hot water on it, gave us some antihistamines, some painkillers, etc. And we phoned our daughter, who's a medic in the army, and she said she's just going to have to grit it out. So it took 2 or 3 hours, didn't it, before the pain subsided, but it went after about 3 or 4 hours, and she's just left with some blotchy marks, no blistering or anything like that, but painful enough to cry for half an hour, wasn't it?
Yes.
Right, come with us today to Butterworth. We're going to go and have a ride across the bridge and do nothing too exciting today while Chesney gets over the shock of this. There you go, so Butterworth's got its own little street arts scene, and we're just going up and down these streets here, just having a look at some of the street art. Actually, it's equally as good as the stuff that we've seen in Penang, to be quite honest with you. There's some absolutely fantastic stuff here, really good. Jess, this is proper exciting, isn't it?
I know.
There, look, we're in the queue to get the ferry. So the new fast ferry goes, so we came across on the bridge, here comes the new fast ferry, and it takes people, foot passengers and motorcycles only, not cars. You have to go around the bridge with cars. So we're in the little queue here. We hadn't got tickets. We came to the barrier, apparently there's a QR code. Chesney played a blinder, went over to the terminal, looked a bit lost, said to the bloke came over and said to her, "What you after?" And she said, "Ticket." And he said, "Oh, come with me." We give him the cash and he just come and let us through the barrier. So that's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Saved us queuing. Well done, Ches Dog. Yeah, so we've been on some ferries in our lives, haven't we? Yeah, so we've been on the Harwich-to-Hook of Holland ferry, we've been on Dover ferry, we've been on all sorts of ferries, haven't we? We've never been on this particular ferry. And this particular ferry, right, it's a very small ferry, and it takes motorbikes, so it's quite exciting, isn't it? And it takes 10 minutes as well.
Motorbikes and passengers.
We do like a ferry though, don't we? Do like a ferry.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh.
This is the bit I was saying about, like, the place isn't quite finished, like bits of it are falling off already. Like, you know, there's obviously been a massive leak there, which has been here ever since we come. The leak's obviously fixed, but they haven't done the roof. So consequently, all this sandy pool area and all that, all this here is totally shut. They've got a fantastic gymnasium here though. There's all the machines, aerobic stuff there, free weights on the top, absolutely brilliant gym suite. But because of that roof bit there coming down, so consequently the whole of this pool bit here where some kids could swim or could swim in between the piers here is all totally closed. There you go, how cool is that? So they've got this nice middle bit here. You can sit, a little bit of pool, some fitness stuff there, and then some pull-up bars and everything here. And then round the outside you can see the red bit here on the floor. That's where they've got like, I think it's like 180 metre running track, so you could just do yourself running circuits around here if you wanted to. Also, nice climbing wall and some mats at the bottom of it there to stop you from killing yourself. And then there was a load of lads in here the other night playing football and basketball in this court here, which is quite awesome as well. Great view off the top here as well. Look at that down there. It's a playground for the kids. This is all up on the 11th floor. Kids pool there, and then you come round the corner here like this, and then there's a huge infinity pool here. That's I mean, it must be at least, I don't know, it's got to be a good 20 metres long, might even be a tiny bit more. Look at that. How cool is that? How cool is that? I'll just show you the view from the distance. There you go. And there you're looking out over towards Georgetown and everything, the motorway, and then in the distance you're looking over towards Penang Hill, etc. How smart is that? Right, well, the clue's in the name, a funicular railway, funicular railway. So I'm just in the queue here to get the tickets. We're going on the funicular railway up to Penang Hill, have a look around on top there. We're going to do the Skyway walk and everything else, and then we're going to come back down to Lok Si Temple, and then that should take us about lunchtime. Then we're just going to have a chill out again by the pool this afternoon. So here's the sort of like meeting area or whatever it is. Jess is over there because he said one person goes and buys the ticket for everybody. So that's me, been sent to get the ticket. Right, here's the ticket, and just in exactly the same way as all money that Cheryl has to be given to me for safekeeping, all tickets have to be given to Cheryl for safekeeping. A lot of rules: no food, no drink, no spitting, no smoking, no horseplay. No horseplay, Cheryl. I didn't realise they were going to load it up like the metro, did you, Jess? There's the city of Georgetown down below us. How cool is that? It's not big and it's not clever. The habitat. This is as peaceful as you like. It's really nice. Cost a tenner to get in, but you know, you get to walk around the canopy tops and everything, which would be nice. There's loads of little interpretive boards and everything. It's a good job they're not busy. Like, they only let so many people in a day anyway, so that it stays a nice experience. It's a good job they're not busy. Like, the bloke took like 5 minutes to take the thing by card and explain everything, and everybody's waiting in the line. It took us like 6 or 7 minutes to get through 3 people. So, but this is as peaceful as you like. It's beautiful, this is. Give us a push, Dad. Give us another push, Dad. Right, so this is now 800 metres above sea level.
You can see here.
There's a few, the sun's out, there's a few clouds rolling in. We just managed, there's a little lady there selling a couple of bottles of water. How cool's that? And there's places to fill them up as you go around. And I just said to John, she says, how much is water? So I don't care, I'm buying two anyway. It was like, I don't know, 120 or something like that each. But what the hell, you know, they've had to chug it 800 metres up this mountainside to get here. So how cool's that? Look at that. Look at the clouds rolling in on the mountain there, look. It's supposed to be a thunderstorm this afternoon. We are so watching the thunderstorm from that pool this afternoon. It's unreal. I'm carking myself now. I just walked up a bit over there. I didn't even see it, like an off-track bit. Me and Ches said, oh, that'll be nice. And I just was centimetres away from treading on the snake on the path as it run away. And I was like, oh my God, the goose pimples on my arms are something terrible now. I'm absolutely cocked. And then, right, just to show I've got heightened alert now, right, a leaf just fell out of the tree, right, and me and Ches both went, ah, ah, ah. Oh my God, can you imagine a snake bite to go with a sting, a jellyfish sting? Brilliant, brilliant. Ha! Everything out in the jungle's trying to kill us, Barry, it's trying to kill us. It's a free shuttle bus back. So you walk one way through the canopy walk, and you get the free shuttle bus back. That way it doesn't get overcrowded in there. That's the middle amphitheatre bit. That's where we just went into the Cliff Cafe. Fairly cool. And now we're going to have a look at that map we got on the thing's not brilliant. We're going to have a look at Big Map, see what's on Big Map. The gatehouse. How cool is this? Oh, this smacks of colonialism, this does, doesn't it? Look at this. Are you the resident?
I wish.
Smells a bit damp to me. Go and stand by it then. Go on. 1.5 kilometres we've had to walk back because we forgot to take a picture of the Victorian post box for Keith, didn't we, Ches?
I did.
For your dad. For your dad, yeah?
My dad.
So Keith, this is for you. Don't worry about the 3 kilometre round trip. This is for you.
Or the monkeys.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a, yeah, all the monkeys. I think there's a letter in it. Have a look, see if there's a letter in it. See if it's a rattler, see if it's a jingler. That is like proper colonial, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's loads of these like residences all on this back bypath we've took. There's nobody around, we haven't seen a single soul. It's a bit spooky in some ways. So on our way to the temple, we just come up past the Itam Dam. So you can just have a little visit here. It's got a police box here, like most of these national assets have around here. And you can go all the way around on the track. So we've just seen some guys over there who are they've got their jogging gear on and everything. So they're either gonna walk or run around this. But look how little water there is. Look like how low down the water is. Oh my goodness. And there's the spillway, so like the water should, when it's full, the water should go level with that and it'll spill down there. And that's got to be what, 10 meters above the water surface at the moment. It's unreal. I know there's some water coming in over there, but I don't think it's anywhere near enough for what they need. Oh my goodness, the whole world's drying out. Well, there you go, there's the figures, exactly as I said. This dam here is the Itam Dam, 37% capacity. Wow. Chess has just played the blinder there. I was all for parking on the side of the road. Chess, no, keep going, keep going, keep going. And look at that. We've managed to park actually in the middle of the temple grounds. How cool is that? Spot on. Well, this is the Kek Lok Si Temple. It's very smart. Oh look, you can't release a tortoise in this bill. I'll have to leave it in my bag then. Who comes up here to release a tortoise? What are you looking for?
Fish food.
Why?
Because there's some fish there.
In there? She's just seen some little kid feeding the fish in here. Now she's walking around trying to find where he's got the fish food from. There's no stopping her, is there? Ostriches, emus, fish. She feeds anything, ducks, any animal she'll feed, me even. Oh my goodness, they don't look like they need feeding anytime soon either. Look like they've had plenty of food. Hi, good morning. What a beautiful day. So this is our last day, last full day in Penang. We've had a great time in Penang, seen some fantastic stuff, been up Penang Hill, been out to the beach a few times. Unfortunately, Ches got stung by the jellyfish, which took the edge off it a little bit. But you know, we've seen some great stuff, been down to the War Museum, been around a few gardens. This morning we're in the Penang Botanical Gardens, which you can see behind me, which is, you know, really nice. Little bits of it are a bit unkept, but like the main parts of it are really smart and really nice still. So next time you talk to us, or next time we talk to you even, we'll be in Langkawi. So we're going to Langkawi tomorrow by taxi, and then we've already booked some ferry tickets. Should be there tomorrow afternoon, and then that's it. Last 12 days, 9 days in Langkawi, and then out to Singapore, and then flying back. So join us next time from Langkawi. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, helps us out.